Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today we'll be looking at Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Between Two Castles takes some of the mechanics from Castles of Mad King Ludwig and combines them with mechanics from Between Two Cities. In Between Two Castles, you'll be pairing up with the person on your left and the person on your right in order to make magnificent castles. You'll work with each partner to try to maximize the points from each castle, but beware, your final score is the lowest scoring of your two castles. While some of the core mechanics have been kept from Castles of Mad King Ludwig, they've done away with some of the major ones as well. For example, the bidding mechanic has been done away with. In the original Castles of Mad King Ludwig, you would put out a selection of tiles for everybody to bid on. You have to strike a balance between making sure you get them to pay you as much as possible for the pieces they need, and making sure the pieces you want are still available and not ridiculously expensive. In this game, that mechanic is totally stripped away. So you just grab one of these sockets of 9 tiles, pick 2 to keep, and pass the rest. Once everybody's made their choice, you would lay down the 2 tiles you chose, and you would discuss with your partner on the left and your partner on the right which one to place in each castle and which one to place first, because they're also going to be placing a tile in each castle. You keep drafting until there's only 1 tile left and that last tile is discarded. You would then repeat the whole process again, do another set of 9, and that's a game. You do your final scoring. This is a pretty easy game to teach. Basically, you go through each of the room types. They follow the same basic structure. Everybody's going to start with a throne room, 1 on each side again, and they all score basically the same with little minor variations. 2 points per specified room types in the specified location. So in this case, you get 2 points if you have a corridor and a food room directly above your throne room. A food room always scores 2 points per specified room type in the specified direction. So in this case, 2 points per corridor that's either directly above or directly below this tile. All living rooms give you 1 point per building type that is directly or diagonally adjacent to the given room. So in this case, you'll get 1 point per utility room that's adjacent to this room. Utility rooms give points for every connected specified room. So you look at every one of the specified rooms that is touching this room, as well as any of those rooms that are touching that room, and so forth. Outdoor rooms score 1 point per specified room type that's anywhere in your castle. So in this case, you get 1 point per specialty room in your castle. Sleeping rooms are all exactly the same. You get 1 point, and you can increase it to 4 points by making sure you have all room types in your castle. Corridors give you points per the specified decoration that's adjacent to this tile. So if you look on the top right of every tile, it shows you a decoration, except for specialty rooms and outdoors. And this one in this case will score you 1 point per room that has a mirror that's adjacent to this tile. Downstairs room, I'll give you 1 point per specified room type anywhere in the range above or below this tile. So in this case, you get 1 point per corridor in the same column as this tile. Before we get into the specialty rooms, we'll talk about bonuses. In fact, actually going through the bonuses will actually cover the specialty rooms. You get bonuses anytime you place a 3rd or 5th room of a specified type. The bonus for placing your 5th tile is the same for all of them. You get a specialty room of your choice. But what differs is your bonus for placing your 3rd tile of a type. So if you place your 3rd food room, for example, you'll get to draw 5 tiles and place 1 of them. If you place your 3rd living room, you would get one of these 4 court attendants, I believe is what it's called. They look at decorations in your castle, so they give you 1 point for every time they see the specified decoration. And there's 1 for each decoration type. Bonus for placing a 3rd utility room is you get to take 3 of these bonus cards and keep 1. And most of these will give you points for specific room types, such as 2 points for every sleeping room, 2 points for every set of 3 you have, and so forth. Outdoor rooms. Their bonus for placing a 3rd is you get a fountain, and what the fountain does is it's straight up 5 points. But you have to watch out for fountains and other outdoor rooms because you can never place another tile above any of these tiles that have a blue border. Because they're outdoor locations, they have no roof. Your bonus for placing your third sleeping room is you get a tower. Tower gets points for every tile that is below it. So it gives you lots of points for having a long column. Bonus for placing your third corridor is you get one of these grand foyers. Grand foyer just gives you 1 point for every tile that's adjacent to it. So you can max it out by completely surrounding this tile. Placing your third downstairs room allows you to choose any bonus you want. So that's pretty cool. And that's how you play Castle of Mad King Ludwig. It definitely has its strengths and weaknesses. It's unique in that it's simultaneously cooperative and competitive. You have to work with your neighbor, but you don't necessarily want them to do well. So hopefully, yours are the higher scoring of their 2 castles, but their lower one is the one that you're not involved with. The rules are fairly simple to explain, but may not click as they're being explained, but once you start playing, it becomes fairly clear. If you played Castle of Mad King Ludwig, or Between Two Cities, you'll have some of the basic mechanics already, and you should pick this up very quickly. One thing I did find fairly problematic is these icons are very small and can be hard to read, especially as these aren't directly in front of you. They will be on the castle that's over to the side. The game also tells you to put these 2 trays in the middle of the table, and I generally play this with 3 players, and I found that when you do that, you end up having to have your castles farther away from you, but there's no reason why you can't just put them over to the side and have the castles closer. They also give you these little icons to represent your castle. They don't really seem to have any purpose. I used them for the first game and never really used them after that. Overall, I think this is a solid game. It's not particularly to my taste, but if you like Castle of Mad King Ludwig or Between Two Cities, you'll most likely enjoy this game, and it's just enough of a twist on it to be worth adding to your collection even if you have both of those games. Well, thank you for watching. Please join us again for more reviews, playthroughs, unboxing, and other content. You can check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, various podcast apps, and many other social media.